Hey, folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here. Today's date is Tuesday, March 19th, 2019. Well, you guys have heard me talk about Bitcoin before. I've been accumulating for the last 8 months, folks. And again, you see a major breakout at hand or even beginning on the GBTC, which is the Bitcoin Trust. Take a look at this, folks. There's multiple trend lines that have broken. We've broken the downtrend. That's the kind of obvious one here. If you see here, you were in this steep downtrend. Look at this. So look, pivot point, pivot point, pivot point, and then pivot point. And look at how we kind of were hugging that line there and finally got to move up. And then look at the higher lows. So we made a high, pulled back, made a higher high, pulled back. And then right today looks like we're making a new higher high. So the downtrend has been broken. In fact, we're beginning an uptrend. And then there's another factor here. Look at this trend line right here. We're right up against this $5 level, which is a major level on the GBTC. That's important right there. And also, you could even look at it as a downsloping trend line here that has been broken. Connect this right through. Look at that. Pivot to pivot and then connect it to that exact top there. We've broken above that one. And then if you need even more information, take a look right here. You can just put this line right across. So you pierced this line, never got above, pierced it, never got above. Today looks like we'll close above that level. And again, this is multiple signals that's telling me you're going to get a bigger move. And in fact, you even have a bull flag development. So you have this low pivot, which by the way, look at the bottoming tail right there. So that was telling you there was a major low in place. You then had this move up from here all the way here, and then look at since then. You've basically created a beautiful consolidation bull pattern, which is now breaking out to the upside. So, I mean, there are just, left and right signals here. Left and right, up and down. Every signal in my book is telling me Bitcoin is going to make a move, folks. And again, this is the beginning, in my opinion, of a move back to 6,000 on Bitcoin, which is about a just over 50% move on the cryptocurrency. As I've said before in my previous, talk about cryptos, I'm a big fan of cryptos, but I'm a big fan of the best of breed. Just like if you're going to be in stocks, if you're holding for the long term, you want to be in, the best of breed. All right, and that's what I'm looking at crypto is. I'm really not trading, folks, in all fairness. Crypto I look at as something I'm going to leave there till we see 100K on Bitcoin or more. I think that probably happens in the next 10 years or so. But that would be an insane move if we do get it, and I will cash in if we do get that move. I do think it's the future of currencies. The way the Federal Reserve is printing money, the way the government debt is now at $22 trillion with really nothing backing it at this point except for just printing of money from the Federal Reserve. We all know, yes, it works right now. The markets love it. It's unsustainable in the long run. You just can't print whatever money you need. I mean, I wish we could do that, and I wish it worked because it would be a great thing, but it just doesn't work that way. So eventually you're going to need something that basically the American people, the people of the world are going to demand a currency that has a cap on it, so therefore it can actually be valued. And again, the thing is right now, you have the Fed just, printing every time we get in a recession, print, and so forth. But again, there's nothing backing it. Yeah, the government backs it, but really, what is that? I mean, the more you print, eventually it becomes insolvent, just like any company if you take on too much debt. So anyways, bottom line is there can only be 21 million Bitcoin ever. And I think that's the key. I think that's the wonderful aspect of it, is that there's a maximum amount, which, again, makes people believe that it can't just be printed, and obviously it can't be. And we'll go from there. As I said before, best of breed. So I have Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin. Those are the main ones I hold. I'm not so keen on ones far below in terms of the market cap. I think, again, you stick with the top 10 of them, and really the top, Bitcoin, Ether, Litecoin are really right up there. EOS, some stuff like that. I think those are okay to hold. Diversification, I think, is important. I'm a big believer. You basically want to treat it just like you treat stocks. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. Even Bitcoin, I wouldn't put all your eggs in in Bitcoin. I think it's important to diversify because you never know the future. I mean, something could happen with Bitcoin. Something could happen with Ether. Something could happen, any of these. So if you have a wide basket of them, I do believe that they will shine. And again, I do believe it is the future. Now, again, this isn't a short-term trade. So, yes, I think the breakout is coming probably within the next month or two. We'll hit 6,000 on Bitcoin, which is a great move. You want to capitalize on that. I'm all fine with that. But I think, again, for me, I'm holding for the long term, folks. I'm looking at this as a, retirement portfolio type scenario. And again, one thing I want to make clear for those of you out there, some people hear me talk about this, they're like, oh, he must be 100% in crypto. No. Crypto makes up 5% of my net worth. Gold and silver makes up another 5%. And then a majority of my other assets are in real estate, stocks, and so forth. That's the way I split it up. So, in any case, just a little update, but this GBTC chart is a beautiful chart. Looks like it's breaking out. On the record, I have some GBTC, but most of my holdings are actually in Bitcoin, actually in Ether. Remember, GBTC is a trust, so it loosely is based off the price of Bitcoin, but there's not a lot backing it in all fairness. So, keep that in mind as well. I still think it's a great vehicle, but there will be better vehicles when the ETF actually gets approved down the line. All right, guys, have a great one as always. Come join us at inthemoneystocks.com. I'll keep you posted on my Bitcoin action. Take care.